This tutorial will go through how to submit completed ebooks using Book Creator on the iPad to your teacher for marking. The first thing that the teacher needs to do is to go into their Google Drive online and to create a folder where you can put all your student ebooks. So I'm going to call this folder ebooks and create. So this folder here is where you will store all the completed ebooks that the students submit to you. I'm just going to switch now to student view. Okay, I'm now the student on their iPad, and here is my adaptations ebook that I've been working on in science. I can then just go back to my books. To make this book easily identifiable by your teacher, there's a few things that I recommend you do. One would be that you could put a photo of the student, could put a photo of themselves on the front cover, and that will make it really easy for the teacher to identify. To do that, if I just go back into the editing mode, I'll just click on my book. To do that, it's simply a matter of coming up here to the plus icon and coming down to camera, and that will allow you to take a photo which will then appear on your front cover. Okay, and that'll make it really clear and easy for your teacher to see whose book it is. So I'll just go back out again, as I explained before, to the My Books view. The other thing that can be done is to customize here the title of the book. To do that, we click on the eye. And here, the title, although it's called title and author, it's useful for the student's name to appear in the title. So if I just edit that, I would suggest putting the student's name here. And could be put there again as well. Be very careful. Remind your students to be very careful not to click this delete book button. If they click that, they will lose the book and there's no way of retrieving it. So remind them strongly not to click that button there. Once you've edited that, it's simply a matter of just coming over here and just clicking on the screen. Now they need to upload that to their Google Drive. So we'll click here on the share icon, open in another app, scroll across until we find open in Google Drive, upload, and there we can see it uploading. And you can see that the name of the file is the student name. The last thing the student needs to do is to click on the eye and share that with their teacher using the teacher's email address. So up here, the student would need to type in their teacher's email address. Click the blue tick. And the student's part in the process is now complete. Going back now to the teacher's view in their online Google Drive, if they come down here and select the Shared With Me area, we should see there the book that's been submitted by the student. Just did a quick refresh of my page. There it is there. So we need to select that by clicking on the checkbox. If there are more than one, we select the checkboxes beside each individual file. Once we've selected them, we go to More, Move To, find the ebooks folder that we created earlier, and finally Move. Okay, in your My Drive view and in the ebooks folder, we should see then those files. Now, as these are EPUB files, they're made to be opened on your iPad. so we wouldn't open it here on our laptop. So I'll just switch to my teacher iPad view now. Okay, I'm now in my teacher iPad view, and we can see that folder I created online earlier called ebooks. So if I open that folder, I'll then have all of my completed student ebooks, and if they've named it like suggested earlier, you'll see the student name there in the title. If I click on that icon, it will say unable to open file, but it will say here try opening this item in another app. So it's looking for an ebook reader to open it. So click on open in, select open in iBooks, and it will be downloaded. So there's the simple book that I just uploaded earlier in viewing mode, ready to be read and marked by the teacher. If I just tap once on my screen, it will reveal my library view, and I can click there and it will reveal all the books in my library. Now I've done this earlier with my class, and when you have all your finished books submitted, you should then have a complete library of all the students' ebooks ready for you to mark. And as you can see here, with the students' pictures on the front cover, it makes it very quick and easy to identify whose book it is that you're looking at and marking. Okay, that's the end of the tutorial. Thank you very much.